Welcome everyone, this is the big one. Well, at least for me, forget the Super Bowl, forget all your other weakling sports events that consider themselves big. It's time to do the predictions for my Super Bowl. My second birthday, the wrestling pilgrimage that is WrestleMania 31. Now, granted, I would love to be in Santa Clara, California, and I will make a public statement here. I would willingly kill a man for WrestleMania tickets. There, I said it. But seeing that WrestleMania is this Sunday, and seeing that there's going to be a lot of stuff going on starting tomorrow that has to do with the big event, I thought I'd get in the old predictions early. Now this is a 4-hour event, not counting the 2-hour pre-show. In fact, in truth, WrestleMania is a week-long event with stuff going on all around the country, pimping the event, to stuff going on in Santa Clara, including the WWE Access event and the Hall of Fame ceremony in San Fran. Just to name a few. But as for the big event, there are 10 matches planned, and I'm going to try my best to give you all the winners and make you look smarter. Now granted, I have not looked at any spoiler stuff, any information that could give away the possible endings. These are 100% my thoughts on how the night will go. And you can debate me down at the comment section below or on my personal Twitter, or if you have Facebook, you can quote with me there. I'll leave links in the description. But here we go. Starting with the kickoff match, which is a fatal 4-way for the Spartan belts, the WWE Tag Team titles. The Usos, former champions, Los Matadores, the new champions, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro also getting involved, and the New Day. That would be Kofi Kingston, Ezekiel Jackson representing the threesome. Now, you would say in a Fatal 4-Way, it's virtually a pick'em, and quite frankly, it is. Seeing that these are 4 young, great tag teams at best, but I would not expect the champion to retain. In fact, remember that phrase, not expecting a champion to retain, because that's going to be a theme this Sunday night. You're going to see a lot of title swaps, and it's going to start with this one. Usually I have a dead-on winner, and a winner that I want to win. Who do I want to win? Well, to be honest, I like the New Day. Too many times has the Usos been tag team champions, and Los Matadores are obviously talented, but not good enough to wear the belts. The champions retaining is a possibility, but I just don't see it here. The New Day might finally get some credibility with a tag team title win. And plus, Kofi Kingston has always been a reliable and entertaining tag team champion in the past. But I would not expect him to win here. When all is said and done, expect the Usos to probably come out as your tag team champions, if not a championship retainment. but I'd be willing to bet 75-25 on another Usos title run, seeing that Rikishi is getting into the Hall of Fame. When the main card actually begins at Mania, after all the pomp and circumstance, they're going to throw right into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This second annual Royal Rumble style match has pretty much everybody that really doesn't mean anything competing over a trophy and maybe a chance at a comeuppance up in the schedule. Now, the favorites, of course, are big guys like Big Show and Kane, but don't bet on them winning. In fact, don't bet on the Authority really winning at all on WrestleMania Sunday, and this is going to be the start of it. Who to win the Battle Royal, however? Well, there are three main storylines going into this Battle Royal. The Miz and Mizdow, who are fighting against one another for their own shot at the spotlight, and Curtis Axel, who is going on this I wasn't eliminated from the Royal Rumble streak. You see, he wasn't really eliminated, and that's the funny thing. He was attacked from behind from Eric Rowan. Thus, he was never truly entered the ring in the Royal Rumble match. That's the funny thing about this corny, boring storyline. It's actually truthful. But don't expect Curtis Axel to win. In fact, expect his elimination from this thing to be one of the big pops. But who to win? There's so many superstars that could win this trophy and out and out make something of themselves. The superstar that I do see winning it? Well, that's a good question. Because quite frankly, it's a pick'em. But I'm going to pick The Miz. Unless a certain Irishman decides to make his return on the big stage, then I pick him. But there doesn't seem to be any indication that he's coming back on this night. So I'm going with the Awesome One. But if the Awesome One doesn't win, it will be because of Damien Sandow, which will finally start the long-awaited breakup of that tag team. But again, don't hold me to this pick because it's virtually a pick'em. Next up is not a pick'em, but a dandy of a good match. See, the Intercontinental title has gone through a Grand Theft Auto style jack move resurrection as of late, and there are 7 superstars that eyed the legendary Intercontinental title. Stardust, R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, and of course the champion Wade Barrett and Daniel Bryan. And for weeks, these guys, and Dolph Ziggler, of course, these guys have been bouncing around the Intercontinental title like it's a pinball machine. But finally at WrestleMania, we'll find out who the true IC champ is. No more fake toy belts and sacks here, folks. And this match might be the show stealer of the entire night. But I can guarantee you one thing. Wade Barrett is not winning this match. That is the only one guarantee I can give you. Who will win the match? Well, The other 6 superstars all have a case for it. They've all been Intercontinental Champion before, except for R-Truth and Ambrose. And they're all great loved superstars, 4 of which being fan favorites. But expect one of these 2. Who would I want to win? Why, Dolph Ziggler, of course. Dolph Ziggler, to me, is the best young talent in the WWE, and has been for years. He most certainly has all the tools and skills to be a success in the WWE. And they should be pushing him more, but they're not. Hopefully with this IC title win, they'll finally cave and start pushing a man that could, quite frankly, and to my opinion, should already be the world champ. But who do I think will win? Daniel Bryan. He's more over than over. Hell, he could sit in a steel chair alone in a ring and not do anything. Even sitting at the commentator's table. Even sitting with the timekeeper. And the guy would be more over than half of the people involved, not only in this match, but in the company. Putting the IC title on Daniel Bryan makes the most logical sense for future ticket sales, and it finally gives the fans a reason to stop bitching for the moment. And trust me, there'll be plenty of bitching later in the night. Speaking of, bitching, I have a request for the WWE. Can we please, for the love of God, stop with these diva matches at WrestleMania? These bitches cannot wrestle. Why do you showcase them? The WWE Tag Team title Fatal 4-Way should be in the spot of this match, which has AJ Lee returning and Paige teaming up against the Bella Twins. No surprise that AJ Lee and Paige find a way to get the win here, and they'll start their rivalry again in a 5-minute to 10-minute laugher. Why waste our time? Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about an actual match with weight. Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. This match has been brewing since, late November, Survivor Series time. Seth Rollins took out Randy Orton from the Survivor Series match, in which Team Cena still won, for those who don't remember. Now he's after the so-called future of the WWE, looking to put a stop to his tyrannical reign. And he will. But don't be surprised if Seth Rollins picks up the upset. But also expect this to be the quickest of the one-on-one matches of the night. I will explain why in a minute. Randy Orton gets the win. Now the United States Championship is on the line in a brilliantly built-up match between John Cena and Rusev. And yes, this sounds like Fastlane. You're right. These two did get on at the Fastlane pay-per-view with Rusev winning by pass-out, not tap-out. But John Cena still dedicated and fighting for a miracle. is looking to take down the undefeated Russian Bruiser. And on this night, he will indeed. And hopefully, he'll bring back that awesome Spinner US title or some kind of variant of it. Please, for the love of God. That title was awesome. I want it back and I want it now. This is the most surefire bet of the night. Cena winning this title, especially with the way that weeks upon weeks Rusev has been crushing John Cena. Expect the Superman powers to activate when least expected, and John Cena to get the 1, 2, 3. Out of all the matches of the night that are a bit hard, this is the most surefire thing. Practically everybody's saying it. I'm probably the millionth person that says it. So there. John Cena for the win. Speaking of for the win, Taker's back. It's just not the same. But it will be cool anyway as the dead man returns once again to his hallowed stomping ground, the Alicorn of wrestling. This year's victim, Bray Wyatt. Although Bray Wyatt has done one hell of a job pimping this match with his promos, cryptic, stealing and opening the urn, and just out and out looking like a great psychological challenge. But it will do him nothing here. You're stepping right into the Undertaker's playground here. And don't expect Bray Wyatt to get the win here. Expect the Undertaker to get his much needed redemption from a win here on Sunday night. The quality of the match? That could be something debated. We have not seen The Undertaker in about a year. We don't know what kind of wrestling shape he will be in. So whether The Undertaker wrestles a good match, you can argue with me until Sunday. But whether he'll win the match, no argument. But expect Bray Wyatt to put on a good show just so. Taker for the win. In the next part of the main events, here's your dream match of the night, which has kind of become a yearly tradition at WrestleMania. The dream match you never thought would happen event. You see, this year it's Triple H and Sting. Now, as a wrestling fan of 27 or 28 years, let me tell you this right off the bat. Seeing Sting in a WWE ring is unquestionably going to be one of the finest moments that I will ever see in my wrestling life. This is, in fact, something I dreamed about for many years, and I thought Sting richly deserved this opportunity to be on the grandest stage. That said, let me be the first to say this. Right guy, wrong match. You see, Triple H is the opponent. Triple H will put on a good match. Triple H has been building great heel heat throughout the storyline, and he will look good, very good. There will be times in this match that you may think he will win. It will be one of the finest matches you will ever see. But Triple H will not win it. It is Sting's night. It is Sting's moment. It is Sting's win. It should be against The Undertaker, but it's not. That will have to wait till next year. but at least for this year, we can give Sting his WrestleMania moment. And expect Triple H to pull out all the stops to prevent it, but it will not be Sting for the victory. But last but not least, the title that is to me the holy grail of sports. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship of the world. Brock Lesnar, who just signed a brand new 3-year deal, going up against Roman Reigns. The most boring, uninteresting, most dreadful WWE Championship challenger in the longest time. In fact, in my view, get this, out of the 31 WrestleManias, this is the worst championship match in WWE Championship history at a WrestleMania. It's that bad. Because Roman Reigns, you are not ready. Period. And it will show. Why? Because you are about to get your ass titanically kicked by the Beast. In fact, Paul Heyman yesterday on ESPN Sports Nation appropriated the beating that Brock Lesnar will proceed to give as a prison beating. And oh boy will it, and oh boy do I hope he does. But you see, Brock Lesnar will not retain the title. Oh, no. Roman Reigns will not win the WWE Championship. Oh, no. Because a certain Seth Rollins will take the defeat that he has earned earlier in the night and turn it into sweet victory. And cash in Money in the Bank and become your brand new champion. But expect all the twists and turns on how to get there. Expect Paul Heyman to get involved. Expect tables. Expect stuff. Expect maybe The Undertaker. Expect everything. But expect the cash. We're going straight to the ATM. And yes, have I said this the last 4 pay-per-views? Yeah, damn right. Why have I said it? Because I want it to happen, damn it! I don't want Roman Reigns to be the WWE Champion or Brock Lesnar. I want fresh bread, damn it! And it's the only way that I'm going to get it. So, I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Expect Roman Reigns to somehow win the match. But Seth Rollins to have the final victory. And that, my friends, is your WrestleMania predictions. Come back Sunday night to see how I did and to learn the results. I'm expecting quite a few shockers as we head down the final stretch to WrestleMania. And word up, Code Equestrian Rumble will begin on the Friday of next week, in which we will discuss WrestleMania and the week that was. So, until Sunday, Find peace in your own nirvana. Thanks for watching.